Hey, welcome everyone. This is Mike from zozostockwatch.com. This is going to be your stock watch list, a little bit of market talk. We'll look at a few stocks for our watch list. We'll take a look at some of the markets. This is going to be for April 9th, which is Tuesday. We'll go ahead and take a look at the heat map from FinViz. As you can see, Google down fractionally today, Facebook down fractionally today, Amazon up a little under 1%. Apple had a strong day today. I had it on my watch and I just missed it today, Apple. So I missed that one, but we got a couple of other stocks that we traded today. So Apple with a big move holding up the markets. A little bit of buying in the banks. Most of the banks up fractionally today. Boeing took a hit today. We'll get more into that in a little bit. General Electric took a 5% hit on the day. The markets themselves for the day. So, started the market, starts the week out mixed. The Dow Jones minus 84, most of that being Boeing being down today. The Nasdaq was plus 15, and the S&P 500 ended the day up 3. The market has been kind of drifting up for about 8 days in a row. Bears, no bloodbath again today. I tried TIVX twice today for trades, TVIX, as we got down to some support areas that I thought were going to break, and the dip buyers and the bulls showed up. So TIVX did not work for me today. TVIX, it's a volatility play. I usually play it small, but I thought today we might get a pullback in the SPY, but it didn't happen. So we ended up trading NBEV in the room today. We got a trade in SARX, and VTL also gave us a nice trade. NBEV was our big winner for the day. Went up from 585 all the way up to 650 or so on NBEV, an afternoon, lunchtime type of a trade. So let's go ahead and look at the calendar for tomorrow. So you have Jerome Powell speaking tomorrow night. As I mentioned on my Let's Get Ready for the week ahead, you have Jerome Powell speaking quite a bit this week. We get not too much as far as economic numbers from the U.S., but you get some China numbers coming out over the next couple of days. So be aware of that. This calendar, courtesy of Trade Exchange. Earnings wise, we're kind of just drifting into earnings season here as we get into the big banks on Friday, and then earnings season will be in full force next week. So this is some of your earnings. Delta DAL comes out before the bell on Wednesday. Bed Bath and Beyond after the close on Wednesday, and then the banks, like I said, on Friday. Bitcoin has been holding above that 5,000 area, ticking up here again at 5,300 on Bitcoin. As far as unusual options activity, DAL had call activity today. Fold, KMI, WMB, LBTYA, TECK, also with unusual call activity in the name. On the put side, NBR, eBay, and USO. They were buying put activity in USO for today. The Fear and Greed Index, courtesy of CNN Business, is up at 74. So we are a little bit extended on the markets, but today was kind of a digestion day. No big moves down, no bloodbath for the bears for today. We'll go ahead and take a look at some of the news that came out after the bell. This courtesy of the Trade Exchange News Service. This is their news box that they have, and also they do audio news throughout the day at tradeexchange.com. So ZGNX was halted. Then the news came out. ZGNX receives refusal to file letter from the U.S. Food and Drug Administration. So the stock was halted. They opened it up, ZGNX, and that stock is getting slaughtered in the after hours, down from about $52 all the way down to $35 here on ZGNX. So that one taking a hit. SGMO announces completion of the public offering. So SGMO, which was strong the last few days last week, holding in there. So that one, their offering is completed on SGMO. Might be one on our watch list for the next few days. Let's see, what other news do we have come out. ADOM was up. They received first order from the Philippines. ADOM. So that stock was moving up in the after hours. It's an under $1 name, so it popped up to about 52 cents, pulling back here also in the after hours. DARE, which was on my watch list because it had a strong close. They came out with an offering after the bell. Thank goodness I didn't do a swing trade. You got to be really careful with these biotech swing trading them. They do a lot of these tricky offerings in the after hours. So Dare, this one moving down tonight in the after hours. Let's see, what other news did we have as far as after hours? CMRX announces management updates. I think I saw this one moving up in the after hours. CMRX. Yeah, this one is popping in the after hours tonight on that news. And this news courtesy of the Trade Exchange. So we'll go through some markets as we're going into, spring break. Easter is coming on, and so we had 53 million shares traded today on the SPY. We remain below the 20 SMA on my volume here under that moving average. So kind of a, not a big volume day. The bulls did hold the 5 EMA today on the SPY. The bears were trying to break us down through that 5 EMA. They took a couple of attempts there. 287.50, I believe, was the area where we held. Yeah, 287.37. We got as low as that. So bear, the bulls responding to that pullback and closing us up. And in the after hours, we're holding up here on the SPY. So nice recovery here by the bulls right around that 5 EMA. They bounced us off of there and moved us up throughout the day on the SPY. Let's go to take a look at the IWM, still holding above the 200 SMA on the daily there. IWC, which is the micro cap, still below the 200 SMA there. XBI actually held up okay, holding above our 5 EMA, the yellow dotted line you see here. IBB also holding above the 5 EMA, has that 115 area up ahead on the IBB, trying to get up through that. The dollar was down today. UUP is the ETF for the dollar. So that was down today, which kind of pushed silver up today, and gold also moving up today. JNUG was climbing a little bit today. JNUG trying to recover, get back above the 20 SMA on the daily hard. JNUG is the junior gold miners here, so that was moving up a little bit today on JNUG. Let's see, what other stock, what other things that I want to look at? I think that's about it for the the sectors and stuff. So we traded NBEV today. We took this one in the pre-market as it was coming up over $5.50 right in here, and it gave us a move up to almost $5.75 in the pre-market. It had good volume, so I took a shot on it in the pre-market, made some nice money there on NBEV. Then later in the session, I had called it, and I had some traders take it again back over this 550, 555 spot, and then it made another nice move. I caught this one right here. I put in the room NBEV as an actual swing trade over $5.85, and the stock moved up all the way up to $6.69. So a beautiful percentage gainer on NBEV. Another stock that we traded was VTL. I grabbed this one coming up over 0.70. It cleared that 0.75 and it ran up to about 92. SRAX was another name that we caught in the service today. It came up over 475 and it popped over $5. So a quick trade there on this one went up to $5.28. Now, as we teach, we were taking some off the table as it was moving up in our favor. SRAX moving up today. So that was a nice trade. So that was some of our highlight trade. Like I said, I tried to trade TIVX today, and it started popping a little bit. Just couldn't get the follow through in it. The dip buyers were showing up in the SPY, so I had to abandon TIVX. And right in here, I was trading it. I thought we were going to get that push up. Didn't want to go, so I bailed on it. I think I tried this twice. Small shares, just couldn't get the pop, couldn't get the the breakdown in the SPY and the markets. Some stocks that had downgrades today. It was kind of a downgrade Monday. MU got downgraded by Cowen today, so that stock was moving down when that was mentioned in the pre-market this morning. Decent recovery here by Micron on MU, so the bulls came in and defended. GE was also downgraded today by JP Morgan. $5 price target there on GE. Also sold off throughout the day. A little bit of a bounce into the close there on GE. Boeing downgraded at Bank America. Boeing, not much of a recovery in this name on that downgrade today. Roku also downgraded today by Citigroup. So Roku selling off, actually recovered a little bit into the close. So the shorts brought this one back above, got this one back above VWAP and moving up a little bit in the after hours on Roku after that downgrade by Citigroup. SNE had a third point involved, an activist involved in this name. So SNE popping strong today. AMC was also moving up on that SNE news. So AMC a strong move up today. Disney has Investor Day on Thursday. Disney trying to get up over this 116 area right now is a resistance spot for Disney, so needs to clear that 116. Anyway, their Investor Day is coming up on Thursday for DIS. All right, so let's go ahead and get into the watch list for tomorrow. I don't have a big list tonight, and I'm not really in love with too much on this list, but, here's some ideas for you. I liked ADOM if it would have held these gains a little bit better, but it popped up. We'll see on this one. ADOM had that news and from the Philippines, so I'll be watching it. We'll see. Alt is holding up okay on the daily chart. Once again, volume a little bit lean, 700,000 shares here on Alt, but is holding above these fast moving averages here. I'm not in love with this thing, but it is holding up. I like to see, let's see if it can get up over for tomorrow, at least, the highs for the last couple of days, $3.30 there. And you also had a high back here of 334. So maybe if it can clear 335 on ALT, maybe AMC for a continuation move for tomorrow off of that news from Sony SNE. AYTU, this one is kind of holding up pretty well, holding above these fast moving averages. You have that $2 number up there ahead. We got as high as $2 once before. If you can clear that $2, you might get a move in AYTU. Problem is, look at this volume, 299,000 shares on that one today. So we'll see. Ballard Power started moving up. Now check out FTEK has made a big move, big strong move up. Plug has made a big move up, so maybe BLDP wants to move up. Also might be just getting started here, playing catch up to those other two names. 1.2 million shares came into this name. Now this is a Canadian company, so Ballard Power will be on my watch tomorrow. Blink was coming out of this wedge a little bit on Blink, or trying to come out of that consolidating wedge there on BLNK. So this one will be on watch. A volume over 600,000 shares. Looks like it needs to get up over that 335 spot on BLNK. CIFS, a China name, holding up okay, holding above the moving averages here, kind of in this wedge, coiling here. $4 area has been in the way on CIFS. CLDX, volume came in 3.6 million shares on CLDX. Let's check it in the after hours. They got this one into the close as high as $5.40. Kind of pulled back going into the close here, but we'll have this one on watch, see if it wants to do anything. Big expanding volume here on that one. CYTX, now this is an under 50-cent name. CYTX moving up into the close. The only reason I'm bringing these these up is because you had, VTL move up strong today. So TX might want to make a move up. 4.9 million shares came into this name. So this one will be on watch for tomorrow. Another name I'll be watching is DCAR. Maybe they're not done with this one yet. It's battling to hold this 250 area. Probably needs to get up over $3 to get real interesting on DCAR. Over 2 million shares came into the name, so they're trying to, recover this a little bit on DCAR. IGC, this one has been kind of in this, holding pattern here. Right, you can see this basing going on in IGC. So we'll see if they want to move this one up. One of the cannabis plays. Keep your eye on that. JNUG will be on watch if gold continues to move up. Maybe JNUG if they can get it up over this 20 SMA. 20 SMA is $10.36 for JNUG. MLNT was popping up, hit the 50 SMA, retreated from that. Recently did a 1-for-5 reverse split on MLNT. So we'll keep this one on watch for tomorrow. Expanding volume there, see if it wants to do anything. NBEV, full disclosure, we're still in a swing trade on this name. We have taken some money off the table, but looking for a continuation move in our swing trade. NVLN, looks like a nice chart here. Has that $1.50, $1.55 area. NVLN, want to see the volume increase though. Very low volume on this name, but trying to turn the corner there today. So Riot will be on watch. Riot has been holding up pretty well. It's battling this $5 area, so Riot will be one that we're watching for tomorrow. TEUM is another crypto stock. It's been holding up, battling with this $5 area. Keep that one on watch for tomorrow. And a couple of solar stocks. VSLR has that $5.35 area that it's trying to get through. Solar oil has been moving up. Solar stocks have been doing well. Run also is another one that had a decent close today on Run. They were moving this one up, so keep this one on watch for further continuation. RUN. Small little oil stock, Yuma. Look at this volume that came into YUMA. It's an under 20-cent name. Over 10 million shares in Yuma, trading at 17 cents if you like those smaller names. VTL will continue to be on watch for tomorrow. Maybe we'll get another trade in VTL. All right, so this is Mike from zozostockwatch.com. That's your watch list for Tuesday. Have a good day trading tomorrow. We'll be back at it with another video tomorrow night.